Hello, my beautiful water signs. I am Anne Marie. I am a psychic medium and a mindset coach. So, the basis of my readings are to help you discover what's keeping you stuck, identify where it is physically, and get rid of it so you can become the best version of yourself. So, this is something new that I am doing here on YouTube with these readings. Normally, I do it in Facebook on Facebook in my group. I've been doing them for 5 years, and then suddenly I started running into issues on that platform. So a lot of my clients aren't even on that platform. So I felt that this platform was easier for not just my clients, but anyone else to experience my full and new moon readings. I will also be posting here. I do host a Witchy Wednesday on Instagram at Lifestyle Goddess 333, where I do live weekly readings there and crystal energy talk, crystal healing talk. And now I am trying out doing monthly readings for the signs. But instead of doing individual signs, I decided right now to do the elements earth, air, water, fire. So if you are a water sign, which is, let's see, we got Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. If you are a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, you are a water sign. This is your reading for October 2021. So, oh, my poor water people. Uh, Okay, so there's exciting things going on for you right now. Right now, currently, the energy is all based on your heart chakra, your passion, what makes you happy, what you enjoy, the things that you want. And because there's desire on this card, there is also desire on your challenge area, which is your sacral chakra. So there are some emotional attachments from your childhood. So these emotional attachments, these emotions are triggering overthinking. You're kind of getting stuck in your head, my water people, overthinking stuff too much. Like there's things you want to do, and the universe is pushing you in a direction where you can go in the direction of what you're passionate about, what you love to do, but these two are standing in your way. The emotions triggers these thoughts, and you get caught up in the thoughts, and these are thoughts from a long time ago. You're kind of dwelling in the past a little bit. I feel like for some water signs, you may be going through bouts of depression because you're just focused on the past so much and caught up in your head that it's really standing in the way of you creating this dream that you have, this vision, because there is definitely a vision there. There's definitely a vision there. It's just that you keep altering that vision because of this overthinking. So you're trying too much to focus on fixing the things that went wrong in the past, and um, you're creating this in this moment right now. So it's just interesting how you are getting caught up in your head with that. So you're definitely being tested when it comes to your patience. You got the patience card. And I do not have patience. I know a lot of us do not have patience. But in this case, you have to allow things to unfold and come to you in the way that it's supposed to. Stop trying to plan and dictate how things are going to go down. I do feel like that someone from your past is going to be showing up soon. Um, Probably because of the Mercury retrograde, which starts September 27th to October. I don't remember. I almost want to say 17, something like that. Anyway, so retrograde is definitely bringing someone in from your past that kind of triggers these thoughts and these emotions that are going on. So there's some unfinished business with this person. And the good news is you're going to clear it out. So even though you are isolating and you're like wallowing in your sorrow and you're feeling very hard on yourself, you're definitely tearing yourself apart. You still have the passion ignited. So there is something in there that's trying to be released, something that you've been suppressing that is trying to come out and show itself in the world, but you keep pushing it down because of these emotions and this overthinking, and oh my god, a lot of shit happened in the past and you don't want to do that again, so it's better to be safe and not do anything. But what you're really doing is constantly dwelling in your mind, so there's like a constant loop going on in these thoughts that are occurring. And what's interesting is all these thoughts, I feel like, are related to a specific emotion. So if you can identify the emotion that is triggering these thoughts, I guess we can say trigger because that's what's really happening. It's triggering these thoughts. If you can isolate that emotion and deal with that emotion and feel it and question it and ask it where it's coming from, what triggered it, have a conversation with it. You have to acknowledge it, because if you keep ignoring it, this is going to keep happening. It's going to suppress your inspiration, suppress your psychic abilities, your intuitive gifts. It's suppressing so much stuff. And it's because really it comes down to you just don't want to identify the emotions that are telling you you don't deserve. That's what the sacral chakra is. I deserve. And if you don't feel like you deserve all these things, especially deserve um, that vision and to embrace the inspiration, then it's just going to trigger the exact opposite. All those memories and thoughts and a way of thinking. It's something about the way you're thinking. There's something with the way you're thinking that is making me a little crazy. It's the way you're processing your thinking. So you have the ghost of the pumpkin patch, which is count your blessings. So maybe this explains it, the way you're thinking. You're thinking of everything you missed out on, everything you didn't get, everything that didn't go the way you thought or wanted it to go. But the truth is, it went exactly the way it was supposed to. It contributed to who you are today. And you got a lot of blessings from that. And there are a lot of things that you used to wish for that you have and you're experiencing right now. And you're just totally dismissing it, not paying attention to it because you're so focused on everything that didn't go right. So this October is the month for you, and it makes sense when it comes to gratitude, because October is the month of like harvesting, gratitude, um, appreciation, blessings. You know, October, November, it's about that. So this is the month that you are going to be reminded of the many, many blessings that you have in your life right now that you may be taking for granted. Um, so, lady with the best, Bosch, I can't even read that. This has to do with ancient wisdom. So, this tells me that your ancestors, even loved ones that passed on, are communicating with you. And you cannot hear them because the clutter in your head is blocking them, just like it's blocking your intuition. So you think you lost so much stuff and you really didn't. This thinking is a just excessive energy that's blocking everything. But I do feel like that there are something with your dreams, whether it's messages in your dreams or you're encountering certain people in your dreams. I know you're aware of them, even if you don't remember what the dream was about. I know you're aware of the people or type of conversation you have had in your dreams, and that's what's important. You will remember what you need to remember when you need to remember it. Remember that. So Candy Cane Angel, it's time for a treat. So see, this is you being so hard on yourself. Um, I don't like how you're so caught up in your minds. Maybe journaling will help you get these excess thoughts out, or maybe some kind of body work like massage, maybe take up yoga. You really have to find a way to get out of your head. I mean, there is no doubt about it. You are so caught up in your head that it's making you crazy. Pay attention to what you're watching, especially before you go to bed. I do not like watching the news. I do believe and trust that the universe will reveal to me what I need to know. I know there's stupid shit going on. I just don't want to contribute to it. So if you're one of those people that watch the news or listen to horrific shit before you go to bed, this is contributing to these thoughts because you're feeding these damaging thoughts with that energy. Stop doing that. Do something like maybe before you go to bed, make a list of everything you're grateful for. Like maybe list three things that you're grateful for. Or what I like to do, I got into the habit of acknowledging what I've learned and how much I've grown during the day. So at night when I go to bed, I'm wow, I met these people, I learned these things, I've grown so much, I learned this and I learned that, and this went wrong, but it gave me the gift of blah blah blah. And this is how I go to sleep, just knowing that tomorrow is going to be exciting because I'm going to learn so much new stuff, new people. I'm going to become a better version of me tomorrow because I had such a um, amazing day. So if you, before you go to bed, you put yourself in that, you find it. You find that shit that you are grateful for. You acknowledge that shit that you used to wish and dream for that you have now. And because you have it, you take it for granted. You find all that and you bring yourself back to that state of like, wow, I remember when I was dreaming about this, or I wished for this, or I set a goal to get this. I remember that, and look, I have it now. But it doesn't feel like I thought it was going to feel to have it. Then you find what that feeling is that you're missing because that feeling is inside of you. You just can't connect to it. And you're not going to connect to it by getting caught up in your head. I mean, that's for shit sure. So, on that note, let's see what emotions my emotional water people are experiencing. Okay, let's see what emotions. Hmm. This is pretty funny. So these two, two fell out. So this one looks like she has a plan, she has an idea, but she doesn't have the energy to like move forward with it. Right? There's like she still has that spark. She's just waiting for that inspiration. And this one looks the same way. Like she's waiting for this inspiration. So if you're sitting here waiting for this, it's already there. It's already there. What's blocking it is, of course, it's your mind, but this person that comes into your life, it's going to be your epiphany moment. Definitely going to be your epiphany moment. So let me see what your number card is. Everything is in progress, the number 8. So within the next 8 weeks or 8 days, I feel like within the next 8 weeks, that's when you're going to acknowledge all these changes. You start now dealing with these emotions that you're trying to suppress and not really feel. Within the next 8 weeks, you're going to be in a totally different place. Or if you continue to do what you've been doing, within the next 8 weeks, the universe is going to throw you into the direction you need to be, whether you're prepared for it or not. And you're going to have that intense, massive shit show that's going to bring you to that place of surrender and acceptance. So you can choose to do it now and acknowledge those emotions that are trying to come to the surface to be dealt with. Or, and I feel like this person coming into your life is going to have something to do with it. Person from your past is going to have something to do with it. So, how the experience with this person ends up is really up to you. Feel what you need to feel, deal with the emotions you need to deal with, get out of your head, trust yourself, make space in your head for your messages and your guidance. If you do that, then by the time this person shows up, it's not going to be as intense. However, if you keep doing what you've been doing, when this person shows up, it's going to be an intense 8 weeks. So the next 8 weeks for you, starting October 1st, is going to be your choice. Do you want it to be a shit show, or do you want to have some kind of control over it by acknowledging and dealing with what you need to deal with? Either way, you're going to deal with these emotions. Let's put it that way. Either way. So now I want to do your animal card. So who's your spirit animal in October? The lilac breasted roller. Some of these animals I've never even heard of. So this is your animal guide right now, and I'm going to read it to you because I do not read these intuitively because they have a reason. As the lilac breasted roller dips and swirls, peaceful reconciliation nestles in your heart. Begin this journey with honest communication, an open heart, and joyful spirit. For the lilac breasted roller is the bird of peace. Are there words or actions that may have caused concern? Forgive yourself or someone else. Lilac gives you an opportunity to release all the negativity and resistance that you have carried around for too long. You may communicate this with your choice of divine prayer, healing words, or compassionate actions. What is most important is that reconciliation blossoms within you today. So going back to this doesn't necessarily mean you guys are going to get back together. This is about closure. This is about forgiveness. This is about letting go because you have a lot of stuff to let go of right now. So that's what the month of October is for you. It's about letting go and relax and allow everything to come to you. But in order for that to happen, you got to make space. You can't hold on to like stuff and expect more energy to come in because that's what you want. You have to let go of what doesn't serve you. You have to let go of what's non beneficial to you. This way, you have the room. And you have a lot of stuff going on in your mind that should have been released a long time ago, a very long time ago. You just never gave yourself the opportunity to feel it, acknowledge it, move through it, and then past it. So October is going to be a very interesting month for the water signs. Now, I'm not saying every water sign is going to go through a shit show because everyone has their own level of shit they can handle. So for some people that are completely unaware, yeah, it's going to be intense. But if you already know this, then start working on your shit now so it's not as intense. Either way, you have everything you need within you to help you heal, to help you move past this, to help you forgive. And you definitely have the strength to move forward and into this inspiration. Don't let the past block that. There's a lot of stuff going on. And you're going to see as you release this energy from your mind, you're going to see how you become even more connected to your intuition, to trusting your intuition, to understanding this intuition. Right now, it's like a clusterfuck because there's so much excess energy there. You can't figure out what's going on. So how are you supposed to understand the messages you're getting or how your gifts are evolving and your intuition is on fire right now, and you can't even acknowledge that because this energy is like it's like busy energy in your head that's blocking it. So find ways to get out of your head. I highly recommend journaling. I don't know why I feel like writing, whether it's writing music, writing a book, writing stories or songs or whatever it is. Writing is going to help you so much because it's giving you the chance to put these emotions that you've been suppressing into, you're going to create something new from it. So it's about creation. You're going to take this sadness that you're feeling, this weight that you're carrying, and you're going to transform it into something amazing and beautiful. And it's going to be that much more beautiful because it has that intensity of energy in it. So whatever it is that you used to love to do or you do love to do and you haven't done it, do it now. Deal with those emotions. Let go of the shit that doesn't serve you, and wait with open arms to embrace the amazing things that the universe is bringing you right now. So there's no need to worry. There's nothing to stress about. There's nothing too bad to prepare for. The only thing you're preparing for is shit that happened a long time ago, and that's not even what's going on now. So there is nothing bad going on. It's a lot of old stuff. So you don't want what you've always gotten, then don't do what you've always done. This is giving you the chance to change it up, to do something different, release, and let go. So I hope my water tribe, this resonated with you. This helped bring you some clarity or perspective about what's going on, especially in the month of October. On Wednesdays on Instagram, I host weekly readings, live weekly readings, and crystal talk, crystal healing, crystal, whatever, everything crystals. On Wednesdays, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I'm Lifestyle Goddess 333. And I will start hosting my new and full moon circles here on YouTube, which I've been doing for 5 years. So if you've never joined me for a full or a moon circle in general, I would love to have you join me because they're a lot of fun. And collectively, all of us, when we get together, there's this energy about it that is very safe, um, very authentic, very real about it. So I'm obsessed that I had to change the platform because we were loving the way things were going, but it's time to evolve and grow, right? So we have to embrace the changes, and either way, we'll figure it out. So have an amazing October. I wish you an abundance of love and light and many, many blessings for October.